The chaos after the collapse of the Assad regime has raised new hope that there could be a new opportunity to finally find missing American journalist Austin Tice, who was abducted 12 years ago while covering Syria's civil war. In a letter obtained by NBC News, Tice's mother, Deborah, writes to Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu that her family has, quote, credible information that Austin may be held in a prison outside of Damascus. She's asking Netanyahu to pause Israeli military strikes in that area to allow rescuers to search for her son. And I am so pleased to have joining me now is Austin's mother, Deborah Tice.
So
Deborah,
nice to be here.
No, thank you. And, you know, for everything you are doing, I can't imagine how painful, how difficult, but you are just ferocious as an advocate for your son. And that is exactly what needs to be done.
I think it's just what a mother would do, right?
Well, and in this light, let me ask you about the letter to Prime Minister Netanyahu, which was sent over the weekend. The Israelis are all over Syria, and they've also been bombing on a daily basis. Netanyahu visited the Golan Heights, the buffer area there, today with his defense minister. So have you gotten any response, or do you have any indication that this letter did get to him?
Yes, I've had an indication that he did receive that letter. It has been dispersed widely, and there was a response to the United States government. Our understanding right now is that there has been a pause so that these places can be searched.
Who were the rescuers searching for Austin Tice?
They're really searching for the hidden cells, you know, because there are a lot of them. And so that's, you know, kind of at first they went into, of course, Sednaya, and you saw the people pouring out of there. And there are other prisons that were also known and full. And so, you know, it was important to do those first. And now there's more of looking for this sort of hidden ones under and behind things.
And you write in the letter that this prison has a secret tunnel which connects to the Al-Maliki neighborhood to the Republic Palace. You mean, is that the presidential palace you're referring to?
Yes. Yeah.
I've been to that palace when it was first opened with
Have
President
you?
Clinton. Yes, with Hafez al-Assad, Bashar al-Assad's father. And you think that the prison could be located underneath the military museum that you refer to here?
Right. Yeah.
Do you know if anyone has been able to get there?
They have been up. They were able to go through the tunnel and go up, but in the absence of the bombing, they'll be able to make a more thorough, you know, search inside the mountain.
You have suggested publicly, and the president repeated this, President Biden repeated this, that Austin Tice is alive.
Right, yes. And that's what I say. He was born alive and has been ever since. So, yeah, and we've had a lot of verification, you know, that he's hanging in there.
Now, the French and the Brits are going in now. They are trying to, you know, make contact with the new military leader, even though he's under terror designation from the United Nations and from the U.S. There's an effort by him, certainly, to moderate his position, and there is some pressure for the U.S. to lift its designation. Do you think the U.S. should be lifting that designation so that we can deal with him more directly?
I've been thinking that for quite a while. Yeah, I really don't think silence is the best way forward.
Let me play something that the State Department spokesman said yesterday when asked if we're going in, if the U.S. is going in on the ground.
Oh, okay.
No U.S. government organization has been on the ground in Syria as of yet. We have been in communication with groups on the ground in Syria, and that includes not just HTS, but other groups in Syria, including the White Helmets, of course, who do a lot of important work on locating detainees, and other civil society groups about the search for Austin Tice.
Is that good enough with no U.S. government people on the ground?
Well, this is how I feel about that. There are a lot of people on the ground, and there are a lot of people that are searching. We work with Hostage Aid Worldwide. They are on the ground. They are fully fluent in Arabic, and they want to be there. They want to be there. They want to be looking for Austin. You know, I have 7 children, and I found that if you're pushing someone to do something they really don't want to do, you're not going to get a good job anyway. And so, you know, for the people that dove right in and got right in there, those are the ones that we want to have working for us.
I mean, the implicit suggestion is that you think it could backfire if you try to push the administration more, but should they be there?
I've been pushing for 12 years and 4 months, and apparently I don't have much strength in my arms, I would say.
And at this point, your hopes are pinned on the hostage rescue people. And our own Richard Engel, as you saw, went in and found a cell that he had been told by a very good source had been a place that he had been held in as recently as 2022.
Yes, and we were able to verify that. So he was in that prison in 2022. And my children and I, because of something that was written on the wall, we do think that Austin may have been in that specific cell.
Really? I saw the wall paintings, and Richard was pointing that out. We're showing it now on the screen. And I was wondering if there was anything that you could identify from that imagery that either was his handwriting or some coded message.
Well, and you know, it wouldn't be his handwriting because, right, you know, they're kind of scratching in. But there was something there that really seemed to us like Austin. Yeah.
I mean, that's so encouraging.
The thing that they didn't have blue light. And if you have blue light, you can see other things that are written on the wall. So I think they now have that. We let them know that they needed to get that. And so, you know, we might get some more information.
Deborah Tice, you are remarkable. I just say.
Oh, thank you so much, Andrea.
You know, you're all over this, and of course you are, because you have 7 children, and one of them has been held for 12 years. And this is such a great opportunity. So our hearts are with you. Let's hope for a wonderful holiday season.
Oh, thank you. When all my children were here this last weekend, the hole where Austin belongs was so, I mean, being all together made that absence so much more profound and painful, actually, yeah.
Our hearts are with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.